1. Sharks, nature's apex predators. In the vast blue expanse of the ocean, one creature stands out as the ultimate predator, the shark. They don't just survive the deep, they rule it. What makes sharks truly terrifying isn't just their size, it's how perfectly they're built for the hunt. Take the great white shark, for example. This apex predator can grow over 20 feet long and weigh more than 5,000 pounds heavier than most SUVs. But it's not all about bulk. Great whites are ambush experts. They can sprint at speeds up to 35 miles per hour, fast enough to launch themselves clear out of the water during an attack. Their jaws are lined with rows of serrated teeth, designed to crush bone and slice through flesh with deadly precision. And once they bite, they rarely let go. Even more impressive are their senses. A great white can detect a single drop of blood in 25 gallons of water from miles away. They can even sense the faint electric signals given off by a beating heart, making them lethal even in total darkness. Sharks are the complete package, stealthy, powerful, and lightning fast. They've roamed Earth's oceans for hundreds of millions of years, long before the dinosaurs went extinct. Love them or fear them, one thing's clear: sharks are nature's ultimate survivors and the kings of the deep. 2. Shark versus seal, the high-stakes hunt. When it comes to prey, few animals are more targeted by sharks than seals. Packed with fat and energy, seals are like floating power bars for apex predators like the great white shark. But seals aren't easy targets. They're fast, agile, and highly alert, which means sharks need to be smarter, quicker, and more precise than ever. That's why great whites use a deadly method called vertical ambush predation. Lurking deep below the surface, they wait for the perfect moment. Then in a flash, they rocket upward at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, sometimes breaching out of the water entirely as they slam into their prey. It's a breathtaking sight, especially near hotspots like Seal Island in South Africa, known as the kill zone. There, the ocean becomes a battlefield. Young seals, just learning to swim, must cross shark-infested waters. One wrong move could mean death. Footage from this area captures the intensity of these encounters: dramatic chases, split-second escapes, and often devastating endings. In some moments, a seal manages to outmaneuver a pursuing shark, diving and twisting through the water with incredible speed. But in others, the shark's strike is too quick, too powerful, and the hunt ends in a cloud of blood and bubbles. These clashes remind us just how brutal life in the wild can be. For every seal, it's a fight for survival. For every shark, it's another chance to dominate the deep. 3. Shark versus bird. The sky isn't safe either. When you think of a shark's prey, birds probably aren't the first thing that comes to mind. But in the open ocean, even the skies offer no true escape. Seabirds, like gulls and cormorants, often rest or fish on the surface of the water, and that's when danger strikes. Great white sharks, masters of stealth and timing, lurk just beneath, watching and waiting. With a body colored for camouflage, darker on top, lighter underneath, they blend into the ocean depths. From below, they're nearly invisible. And when the time is right, they explode upwards in a surface-breaking strike that's as sudden as it is violent. It doesn't take long. A single burst of power, and the bird vanishes, snatched in midair in a split second. One incredible scene captured near Neptune Island, South Australia, shows a group of seabirds casually floating above a shark cage. Unaware of the predator lurking beneath, one bird strays too far. Then boom, the water erupts, and in the blink of an eye, the bird is gone. The shark, victorious, dives back into the deep, leaving only ripples behind. These attacks are rare, but they show just how opportunistic sharks can be. Anything that moves, anything that makes a splash can become a potential target. In the wild, it's not just about who's the strongest, it's about who lets their guard down first. 4. Shark versus shark. Cannibalism in the deep. Sharks may rule the oceans, but even they aren't safe from each other. While they're known as apex predators, sharks are also fierce competitors, especially when it comes to food, space, and survival. And sometimes, that competition turns deadly. Certain species, like tiger sharks and great whites, have been caught on camera preying on their own kind. Yes, shark-on-shark attacks are real. It's brutal, raw, and surprisingly common. In the wild, size matters. Larger sharks dominate the food chain and will not hesitate to take down smaller or weaker individuals. During feeding frenzies or in crowded hunting grounds, tension runs high and that's when chaos can erupt. One dramatic moment was caught by a fisherman off the coast. While filming a hammerhead shark gliding near the surface, a massive tiger shark suddenly emerged from the depths. Without warning, it attacked fast, violent, and relentless. Within seconds, it latched onto the hammerhead, biting down with terrifying force before dragging it into the deep. In another shocking encounter, a juvenile shark was swimming peacefully near the reef. But out of nowhere, a great white shark launched a brutal ambush. The young shark managed to escape, but not without losing part of its tail. These battles are a harsh reminder. Even at the top of the food chain, survival is never guaranteed. In the ocean, every shadow could be a threat, even if it looks like your own kind. 5. Natural rivals. Dolphins, octopuses, and sea lions. Sharks may dominate the oceans, but they're not alone and not invincible. Some creatures aren't just prey, they're rivals. Intelligent, elusive, and sometimes surprisingly bold. Take dolphins, for example. They're not just playful swimmers, they're tactical geniuses. Living in tight-knit pods, dolphins use speed, coordination, and sharp awareness to stay ahead of predators. Sharks usually target the weak, sick, or young, but when a dolphin pod bands together, they've been known to fight back, ramming sharks with powerful snouts or outmaneuvering them with dizzying turns. Then there's the octopus, nature's master of disguise. With no bones, they can squeeze into the tiniest crevices to escape danger. When threatened, they release a cloud of ink, vanish in a blur, or even camouflage into their surroundings. Some species, like the giant Pacific octopus, have even been seen ambushing small sharks, wrapping them in powerful arms and delivering venomous bites. But against a larger shark, even the smartest octopus is outmatched. And let's not forget sea lions. Agile, fast, and incredibly aware of their surroundings, they're not easy targets. Sea lions can swim up to 25 miles per hour, dive nearly 900 feet, and hold their breath for 20 minutes. But their energy-rich blubber makes them high-value prey, especially for great white sharks. The result? Some of the most dramatic chases ever caught on camera. Together, these animals prove one thing. In the ocean, survival isn't just about strength, it's about smarts, speed, and strategy. The ocean is one of Earth's last wild frontiers, vast, deep, and filled with secrets we're only beginning to understand. Nature isn't always gentle, but it's always honest. If you enjoyed this dive into the wild, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another jaw-dropping moment. Got a favorite part or your own shark story? Drop it in the comments, we'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next deep sea adventure.